We should just start when we start.
Right.
Kind of a deal.
Warn me.
Yeah.
You guys want to do like a 3, 2, 1 type thing and then start then?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to do 3, 2, 1 and start. And then, and Willow, don't you dare hit record a moment before I say the word 1. Okay.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready.
What do you mean? We're 27 minutes late to starting.
Okay. I think when you do the countdown, maybe I'll be ready.
Well, what do you have to do? Is it going to take you a long time? Or what is it?
I need to mentally prepare myself for the recording.
Sure. I mean, that's not
okay.
part
psych
of
yourself
the
up.
podcast record that people don't.
I didn't warm up either. We can
I'm not a rip the Band-Aid off kind of person. I like to psych myself up for it.
Of course.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
Peppa Pig. The great thing about this is I actually have people here at my workplace right now, and they're listening to this entire thing.
Do you have thin office walls? You got them thin office walls? Oh wow, there's a coworker. Whoa! Oh, put him on the microphone. Put him on. Get in here.
My absolute, can everybody hear that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wait, who's the best?
Willow's the best, I think.
I think he meant Willow Smith. He's a real big.
He's so a guy.
Smith family head.
A guy just came over to your office. You coincidentally named Willow, and looks into the camera and says, "Willow Smith," and then leaves.
Stranger things have happened.
You know what? That's fair. That's
Thank
fair.
you.
Speaking of stranger things, look at this. Wow. It's the three of us, guys.
Yeah.
Public facing.
Speaking of 3.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, and we're in it. Yeah, we're in. Oh,
we're recording now.
Yeah. God, my vibe changed because now we're recording.
Just kidding.
I feel good about this.
Just kidding. It's still. Yeah.
We're warming up still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. Well, guys, I'm sorry I haven't been on the show for a while. That's one thing I can start with. I like to start every appearance of mine with an apology. But I've not really been in the mood for comedy, you guys. I've been trying to focus my efforts elsewhere.
Where's
app
that?
design, actually. Yeah.
You mentioned you're working on a new app. What about? I want to know more about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, do you want me to give you guys the pitch?
Yes. Oh yeah, please. Yeah, we're in the elevator. Here we go.
All right. What floor are we going, up or down?
I don't even know what floor we're on, so let's just assume up. That seems optimistic.
Okay. Oh, great. All right. So we're going. I think I was going down, but I'll so I can give you the pitch. I'm just gonna go ahead and
give us a little more time,
just launch into it.
Yeah.
So are either of you guys Craig heads?
Craig? Who's Craig?
Craig head, like you guys big fans of the actor of stage and screen Daniel Craig.
Oh sure, yeah.
Yeah.
In one of my favorite franchises of all time.
Sure, yeah. Well, what franchise is that, Willow?
The Children of Men franchise?
I think I remember him in that. Yeah, he was good. He was good.
Yeah, Daniel Craig. That's the guy I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Daniel Craig. You guys know Daniel Craig. You don't, right?
He was one of the Casino Royale, one of the Bond guys, right?
Yeah, he was one of the Bond guys in Casino Royale.
Yeah, right. I forgot about the Bond guy in Casino Royale.
Yeah, I know it's not really a big part of the movie, to be honest. It's It's more of a 21 style Kevin Spacey card counting movie. So, in any case, look, if you're like me, all right, you're such a big fan of the actor Daniel Craig that sometimes when you need to do a little graphic design work, because, as it's all a hustle, okay, your default for when you need subjects for an image is to look at pictures of Daniel Craig.
Absolutely.
And put him into your documents, whether it be a corporate presentation, perhaps a deck for a film, TV show, whatever. So, this is what I do whenever I need a deck. But lately, some people have been complaining. They say, "Well, that's Daniel Craig. It doesn't really suit the vibe of what we're trying to do, right?" So, I did some things to help that out, right? Like, you guys, now, is this a video episode of the show? Like, is there going to be a video?
I think there always is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, so well, if you're listening to this, then we'll just have to describe it. But here's the problem. Okay,
Yeah.
so wow! No, you're the first person to say. Most people look at that and they say, "I can still tell that's Daniel Craig because of his weird bulbous cone head."
Okay,
But so for the listeners, it's a oh, don't open my camera roll. Sidebar, I got a lot of pictures of Stan the Hot Dog Man in here. If you guys know that children's book, one of my favorites. Anyway, so for the listeners, it's a silhouette of Daniel Craig, and you can still tell it's him, right? So I invented a piece of software called Decraigify that, and it's for whenever you need to de-Craig Daniel Craig. All right, so it's just very easy, one-click solution. It utilizes artificial intelligence to instantly render Daniel Craig unrecognizable. So you can see there, he's got a full head of anime boy hair.
Yeah, it's Timothy Chalamet, maybe. Who is that? With that,
we don't. There could be no way of knowing exactly.
Incredible.
So that's kind of what I've been putting together. It's hitting the marketplace soon. There's going to be a GoFundMe, of course. I'm going to take it to investors. If you guys, you guys want to get in on it.
Very interested, yeah.
Yeah, on the ground floor, we can talk about that.
Yeah, how much for 10%?
Ted. Ooh. Well, 10%. Well, 10% of what? Oh, damn! I really flubbed that. Can you get out of the elevator at the next floor? This is kind of awkward now because you need want to just
it does seem to be going pretty slowly though.
Yeah, it's taken like 8 minutes.
Yeah, it's been on floor 47 for quite a while. Yeah, we'll get there. Got any other ideas?
Okay. Oh yeah, lots of them. For example, I've got this one, which I just came up with very recently, which I called it. It's sort of like a neck pillow type situation,
sure.
But it's flipped forwards for maximum comfort during Cunnilingus. It's called Comfortlingus. So it's that's something that was readily available.
Use that on an Aer Lingus flight. I'm sure they'd probably buy into that because of all the Cunnilingus people are always doing on the flights.
Yeah.
I know every time I've flown, I've seen at least 2.5 passengers getting eaten out.
I know, I do.
For sure. And sometimes the person doing that is, I already forgot his name, Daniel Craig.
I don't know. I don't know if we should mention Daniel Craig in the podcast like that. He's kind of a litigious guy from what I understand.
Yeah, that's...
If only there was an app that you could easily run the podcast through that would I don't know, de-Craigify the episode?
Yeah, I think I wish there were an app that would de-Craigify this episode faster than you can say de-Craigify that, which is the name of an app that's coming to an app store near you.
God willing, I could really use the money, you guys. Yeah, the sales on the Cunnilingus aren't going so well, so I had to pivot really fast.
Jump into the Discord, won't you? And welcome to episode 64, I believe, of the Succ.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been.
So I'm go ahead, Willow. I'm sorry.
No. As you were saying, as we were saying.
Yep.
It's been. Okay, go ahead.
It's been. Sorry. You know that song?
Mhm.
Yeah. My friend has another friend, and his name is Ben. And so he changed his ringtone to just be the very beginning of that song. So it just goes, "It's Ben," and it sounds like Ben. So we've got that going. I want to pull up these show notes, you guys. Let's see. 2022. Is this correct?
Yes, yeah, that's gonna be the one. Episode 64.
Oh.
We're looking at the.
Okay. Well, let's see. Okay, McConnell treated for McConnell treated for concussion. McConnell
concussion
treated
for concussion
after fall down at DC
McConnell
hotel.
Concussion. Mitch. That's a good warm up. Mitch McConnell concussion.
Michael McDonald's production.
Comfort
Mitch
That's
McConnell.
Mitch McConnell giving Cunnilingus to a concussed Michael McDonald. I think I got it.
That's beautiful, actually.
Thank you.
Anyway, moving on.
That's a good story. Well, I like the next story on this list, right? Not to brush too briskly past everything in the hopes that we'll just kind of get through it all and then have to make stuff up, which is not, it's not my favorite thing to do. Like I love to do the show notes, as you guys know. Big stickler
of course.
for the notes.
Huge, yeah. Always sticking to the notes.
Now, I like this racist guy's haircut.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
He looks, yeah. I mean,
well, it was shown to me, and I didn't know that it was a bad guy, and I was just like, I kind of love the bull bullet.
Yeah, he looks like the sort of like a homunculus of like they tried to make a third member for what's that racist South African band?
The Beatles?
Damn it. Yes, the Beatles. A third member for the Beatles.
Yeah. No, that's for D'Anterwood? D'Anterwood?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
D'Anterwood?
I like that his ears have bangs.
Uh-huh. It's very considerate, actually. Like,
yeah, I didn't know. I don't know. Again, for the poverty-stricken podcast listener who can't afford video, this is it's a bowl cut. It's on a man. He's Estonian. That explains a lot to me for some reason.
Yeah, it's Ryan Epler.
Yeah.
Former government minister from the Nationalist Party, EKRE, has been elected to the ECRE, of course, as we all know it, has been elected to Parliament. And
is that how you spell Parliament? Parliament?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Funkadelic. He's been elected to the P-Funk Orchestra. And they've elected him with this hair, which is honestly brave.
Well, did he wait. Did he get elected with the hair, or did he run with a different head of hair and then as soon as he was in office got that haircut? Because I can imagine him taking it like this will be a little. Wait, he's Estonian, right? What does that accent sound
Sure.
like? Um, uh,
Kind of like Russian.
This is.
I think
I think you nailed it, Willow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that was it. Yeah. Maybe it was just a little surprise for the voters or for the wife, right? Celebrating the big win.
Yeah, of course.
Got turf bangs for the wife. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just turf bangs, but triple turf bangs. Because we got the
All
ear
around.
bangs, we got the head bangs. Yeah, I guess there's also bangs on the back if you really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that mullety sort
Well,
of
it's a
thing
blunt
is,
cut in the back, right?
Yeah.
It's blunt everywhere.
It sure is.
I think he's got the right idea, to be honest. I'm done with layers. I just want a blunt cut, you know? Just chop it. I mean, I think this isn't super interesting to the average person to hear, but hairdressers, they really, I don't know, they're under the thumb of big layer or something, because it's like they give me so much pushback whenever I say I just want a blunt cut, you know?
Yeah.
Just chop it. One it's easy, right? Then it's all the same length, and I don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
It's always volumizing this and texturizing that, and sometimes you just want one length.
You just want a
all
blunt
around.
cut. And I think, honestly, any man who would stand up to a hairdresser and say, I want this haircut, like this Estonia guy, I feel like, what is his name?
Rain Epler.
Yeah.
Rain Epler. Anyone who would, yeah, exactly.
He used to be regular.
Huh.
That's a picture of Boris Johnson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he used to be a regular Boris Johnson, and then
a Boris off the old block, and
they lost him, and they had to redraw him from memory, and this is what they came up with.
It does look like a child's idea of what a person looks like. You know what I mean?
Specifically, what a white nationalist looks like. I think. Hopefully.
I feel like historically they have a propensity for bad haircuts.
Yeah. And you always have
well, what did Richard Spencer's haircut? I mean, you remember that one?
The Hitler Youth?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out and say it. All right, I thought that was a pretty sharp haircut.
Okay, that's true. Yeah,
we can admit that, right, on the podcast.
I think it was a haircut that was effectively ruined by Richard Spencer.
Yeah, same with those fucking tiki torches they used to sell at Home Depot or whatever.
Yeah, I used
they
to
keep those behind a glass
case.
case now.
Yeah, I used to carry those around every,
approximately when were you carrying around tiki torches, Willow?
Most holidays, especially summer ones, but we used to have a little Christmas tradition in my family as well, where we'd go all the way to the church with them, playing the music of, speaking of white nationalists, Varg Vikernes.
So were you shouting anything like while walking down the street with your brothers and sisters, like any sort of slogan?
Yeah,
perhaps.
Yeah. We were singing an old Christmas tune called it was in Swedish, but it was "Return to Tradition" is basically what it translates to.
Oh, right.
And people seem to, a lot of people really seem to like it, but I don't know. They never really let us get all the way to the church. We usually ended up in the and lock up for the rest of the night. But it was just a little tradition we had.
You really are one of a kind, Willow. They will not replace you, Willow. No, I mean, no one will ever replace you. No one could ever. They won't. Yeah,
that's great to hear. Thank you, Jim, for that compliment. Elon Musk. So Elon Musk tried to fire. Did you hear about this? Did you see this? Elon Musk tried to fire. Well, I guess it's a little more complex than this, but it was an employee of Twitter that he tried to fire, and then he found out they have a $100 million buyout clause. And he did this? Does anybody know about this? He did this, I believe, in a series of like back and forths on Twitter. They were sort of tweeting at each other.
Such a complex topic, and it's the only one here that like doesn't have a link backing it up. It's where the link should be. It says LOL. So
yeah.
What's been going on?
Appreciate whoever dropped that one in.
Was that one of our interns, Willow?
Yeah, that might have been.
Is that the one I hired?
Phil Jr. Yeah.
Oh,
whose
God,
name is actually not Phil at all, but you did take to calling him Phil Jr.
Well, because he looks just like Phil. Like, I swear, he's a little clone of Phil. I think maybe Phil is walking into the office sometimes on his knees with like shoes on his kneecaps and pretending to be Phil Jr. Because I've seen I don't know. I thought I saw feet laying behind him one time.
Sure.
And there's like a very obviously not real mustache kind of situation going on.
That sounds a little paranoid.
Wait, a not real mustache on top of his real mustache?
Yeah.
Like a miniature mustache, like a stacked layered mustache?
Like a layered mustache. Like he he didn't even bother to do any of the makeup to cover up. He I don't know, Like he just plopped it on there. It's a multi-layer.
He does. He works too much. We keep telling him he works too much. So I could see him putting on a propeller hat and pretending to be somebody else.
But that's so weird because he's just coming back into the office to do more work.
Yeah.
Specifically the work none of us want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. The weird part is I interviewed him. Sure. I hired him.
Right. So
I didn't pick up on it then somehow.
Right. Well, it was a Zoom interview, right? Or was it?
Yeah, it was, and it felt a little uncanny valley. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was like, I don't know, I just Willow, just turn off the mic for a second so I can just speak freely.
Sure.
I had a few drinks, okay, so I logged on, and there was I thought I was out of my mind, right? I thought I had too many Bloody Kimberleys, which is a special drink of mine. It's mouthwash and tomato juice. It's really good. And I noticed I could have sworn it was kind of a hold on, I guess I'll just have to demonstrate kind of this situation, just imagine there's one googly eye on here, kind of more of a sock though, kind of a hand puppet situation. It's really hard to make a hand puppet out of a scarf, I'm finding out.
I'm always saying this, yeah. So it's kind of like a sock puppet, though, basically.
Right, and then he looks totally different when he came into the office. But I thought, old Kimberly hitting the Listerine bottle again. But no,
sure.
I think it's Phil.
Okay, that's fair.
Let me ask you this: Why couldn't Phil be here tonight?
He said something about, I don't know, kids or internet or something, whatever the shit that Phil usually talks about.
Right.
His kids
and
his internet and his.
What's Phil Jr. up to?
Yeah.
Is he not fixing Phil's internet? According to Phil?
Huh. Yeah. I guess that would Well, we'll have to dig into that a little deeper, because if Phil's on the payroll twice, I mean, of course we're not paying this intern, right?
That's what I can't figure out. What is his gambit?
Hmm.
Well, yeah, whatever. We planted it. We'll come back to it at the end.
Yeah.
Let's continue going through this list.
Feels sinister. Well, so yeah, it was an employee, of Twitter, tweeted at Elon Musk saying, 9 days ago, the access to my work computer was cut, along with other employees. Your head of HR is not able to confirm, if I am actually an employee or not. You haven't answered me. Maybe if enough people will retweet, you'll answer me here. So it's like, can this veteran get, 1,000 likes kind of way of communicating with Elon Musk? He looped in Haldor Thorleifson, I believe is his name. But he looped in, Jack, etc. And Elon eventually comes in and says, "What work have you been doing?" And then they have it out. And ultimately, it turns out that this is a Musk started bullying him. Said that Thorleifson did no actual work. Claimed as his excuse that he had a disability that prevented him from typing, yet was simultaneously tweeting up a storm. Ultimately, he tried to defame an employee of his that was an employee because he bought his Phil, we're going to need your help on this. Phil?
From the future. Phil
Jr.
Oh.
Hey, Phil Jr., I'm going to need you to calculate the edit points here so that I don't sound like the dumbest bitch in the entire world. Thank you very much.
No problem, boss.
You're going to get so many little chocolates later.
Oh, I love chocolates.
I know you do, buddy.
Oh.
See, I wouldn't talk
Very
like
cute
that
little
to
guy.
Phil. I wouldn't, if I found that out if I found out that were Phil, it would just about kill me, because I would not.
I think I know almost for a certainty that that's Phil making a weird kind of halfway Winnie the Pooh kind of voice, and I feel like knowing that I'm still gonna treat him the same. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'd rather not deal with it, to be honest. I like Phil Jr. He's a cute little guy.
Yeah. I mean, he's absolutely adorable, and
he keeps getting his head stuck in like jars that say HUNNY on it. So that's a little irritating.
Sounds a little like a guy I know. Is Daniel Craig?
No.
Okay. Sorry.
He was a little craggy when he first started working, but I worked a little of my magic.
Sure. Okay. So let me tell you. Sorry. This we can get back to this Elon Musk thing, or just like forget to talk about it, because we can't really find the details of it anywhere.
Right.
We do have that option.
Because Phil Jr. fucked us over on that one little shit. I'm back to hating him.
Okay, that's fair. We all have a complex relationship with our employees and unpaid interns. But this app, I am really curious about this app. I know I said I was out, but I might still be down to put down 10%. I just, have some questions. So first of all, is this, when you de-Craigify, is that's what the process is called? De-Craigifying, right?
De-Craigification.
Okay,
yeah.
De-Craigification. Is it AI assisted?
It is AI assisted, and just a side note about the branding, right? We're going with a campaign that's centered on like national unity. It's going to be called decregification nation.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Almost brings a tear to my eye. Is it doing a lot of like turning like? I'm sure it's based on like the AI is working off of like some sort of like source material, deviant art, what have you, or is it maybe like working with some like material that might be familiar to us, like photos of some like Phil, maybe, or
well, now that you mentioned it,
okay.
yeah,
I did mention it for them.
you did mention it, so I guess I gotta come clean. I have been feeding the decregifier photos of Phil as a means of testing what happens if you insert a non-Craigian picture into the framework.
Great, and a great choice, because another person, I think you could recognize Phil by the silhouette for sure.
Yeah, Phil's got a very distinctive silhouette.
Yeah,
the silhouette.
The silhouette with the hair and the the idea of a mustache. Like a mustache. Like you can't see the mustache. It's not coming out to the sides. He's not some sort of steampunk motherfucker.
You can sense it though, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, maybe we should rethink this whole thing, you guys, because why stop at Daniel Craig or Phil, right? I mean, it is decreigification nation, so this should be almost like a socialist type thing. You know what I mean? Like we could all be part of it. Okay. So here's the branding. All right. Here's the marketing. Okay. All right. It's all right because it's decreigification nation, and we're all lending our hands. So it's got a kind of nationalist bent to it. It's got a socialist bent to it.
Love a nation.
Right. It's got
being social. Sure.
That's been my struggle, I think, you guys, is this trying to come up with a real kind of national socialist kind of like marketing campaign for this for this thing,
Sure, and you can't even get your hands on tiki torches anymore. So really, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, is this kind of what happens when you do an all woman episode of a podcast? You kind of just
it always turns to Nazism, yeah.
Yeah. We kind of Ashley, you've been suspiciously quiet whenever we've been talking about Nazis. Yeah, I mean, you just what's your opinion?
I mean, I did about Nazis.
Yeah,
sometimes I like their haircuts.
Heard. Yeah. I think we can all agree that they've got some sexy haircuts. Ironically, not Hitler so much. The guy had a mop.
No.
Oh, for sure, yeah. He was
not a great haircut.
He was not the blueprint, that's for sure.
Really, none of the higher leadership. Goebbles, what? Can you even remember his hair? I can't. Very unmemorable hair.
Might as well not have had any.
Just like the bald guy in The Mummy. Do you think that's why they made him bald?
Because he was a Nazi?
Because he's the opposite of a Nazi?
Because, yeah.
It's a fight fire with fire sort of. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
fight baldness with baldness type type situation.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think anyway. So we're talking about.
Do you guys just want to chant Imhotep like they do in the movie? Let's just do that for like 30 seconds. That'd be great.
We could do it for 30 minutes, and then we'd get we could.
Let's see how long we can go before we crack. You guys want to do this?
You guys lead because I don't remember how the chant goes.
Oh, it's dummy simple. It's just like
I remember
Imhotep. Why is it so hard to do and sing? we Imhotep for like, I don't know, maybe 5.5 seconds, you guys. We could do better, all right?
Yeah.
One more time.
Okay.
From the top. All right, I want your best Imhoteps.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Imhotep. Imhotep. Imhotep.
So if this is
shouldn't
your
be that
first
hard.
episode, if this is your first episode of the Succ, I just want you to
Welcome.
know.
Oh yeah, you're listening
This
to
is-
the Succ. Yeah.
This is the way it always is.
Mhm.
And this is the part of the show where we suddenly get on track.
We're sheep without a shepherd right now. We don't have anybody guiding us.
Don't
We're
have
just
any
kind of
men. We don't have any men here to guide
just
us
loose.
through. It's absolutely hysteria in here.
Well, maybe we should play a game or something, you guys. You want to do that? Like some
Sure,
sort
I like
of-
games.
Yeah, let's do.
You got a game?
See, you guys keep saying that there's no guide, but you see, it turns out, right, that I've been guiding us all along, right? I'm just
Yeah.
playing 6-dimensional Parcheesi with you guys, and no one even realizes. So let's play a little game, all right? Let's play one word story, okay? We're all just gonna go around the room clockwise. Because in the physical room that we're in right now, but just to for the listener's sake, that would mean we can start with Willow and then Ash and then myself, okay? And we're just gonna say one word at a time and form a beautiful, cohesive piece of literature together. All right?
Okay.
The
Rabbit.
Was
not
Full.
of
germs
In.
Nazi
Germany.
Yes. It's like a haiku. Sorry, go on.
Oh, shit. The
Only
Shit.
she
fucked
What?
Hitler
and
Mrs.
Durst.
Right. Of course. So I think that's a blackout on that one. I thought that was pretty good, you guys.
Yeah, that was great.
The rabbit was not full of germs in Nazi Germany. The only shit she fucked was Hitler. And Mrs. Durst.
Which is Fred Durst's wife.
Sure.
Can we just make that the episode description without explaining it?
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, this is the most subversive episode of the Succ yet, you guys. We're just
how many more times can we mention white nationalists? White
yeah,
nationalism.
it's pretty edgy, pretty
sure.
fresh topic to riff
Yeah.
on.
Well, yeah, and it's so funny because it's like, fascism is not like a thing anymore, right? So we can
it's gone.
It's a thing of the past. It's very funny.
Yeah, I laugh.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's good
Great.
stuff.
Should we do another one-word story?
Yeah, we can do one word story, and then after that, we can do one of my favorite improv games, which I'm going to leave as a surprise until after the one word
boy.
story.
Okay,
So
great.
yeah, we'll just do
Good,
that.
because I'm so good at improv.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're knocking it out of the park.
Thank you.
You gave us Mrs. Durst.
That's true, I did. It was all me.
Oh, if I could shake the hand of the woman who gave the world Mrs. Durst, that's.
We've shaken hands.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I don't.
we've shaken hands.
But why would we shake hands, Ashley? Wouldn't we
I don't know. We embrace.
Like that's such a weird thing. We have embraced. Well, that
We've embraced.
sounds weird, but I mean, like we've we've touched.
I went to your wedding.
Oh, you did come to my wedding, which I am very grateful for. A spoiler for me, I am married. But yeah, let's do it. The same order. Let's do the same order.
Yeah.
So Willow, you kick us off.
Handshakes
are
gay
unless
you
wiggle
your
balls
to
completion.
It's only gay if you don't wiggle your balls to completion, fellas.
Yeah, we all know this.
All right. Does that story continue? Do you think? It feels so complete.
I feel like it does feel complete, but you could also argue that we're opening up a whole new cinematic universe here.
That's true.
The Ballbusters universe.
Oh, I would fuck with the Ballbusters universe.
Yeah, it's a Kevin Smith production, I believe.
Ooh.
Which is why it's full of,
black and white and
balls and such.
Balls. So you guys a big fan of the ABC Family game show / comedy show starring Drew Carey called Woos Line? Is it anyway?
Woos Line, yeah.
Yeah, you guys Woos Line people?
Yeah, we got Colin
Mockery, Ryan Dunn,
Greg Dunn, Ryan
Stimmy Jimson was
groups
huge in the 90s.
Sure.
Let's play one of my favorite games as made famous by that show called sound effects, right? So that's where two people are acting out a scene and the third person does sound effects for the scene, right?
Sure. Great.
Okay. So who wants to act in the scene? Nose goes. Okay, so it's you and me, Ashley, and Willow, you're going to be on sound effects duty.
Oh, cool. Great.
All right, so we just need a suggestion.
Cardboard.
Why don't you? Can you ask? It's Phil Jr. is closer to you. Could you ask Phil Jr.?
Phil Jr. You got a suggestion?
Hello.
I swear to God, if you say pineapple again. I swear to fucking God, if you say pineapple again.
Don't strike me again, Willow.
Why does he make us hit him?
I don't know why.
Yeah. That wasn't that wasn't part of the job description as far as.
He's asking for it. Little piece of
really
shit.
Is. Did he have a suggestion?
Yeah, I don't know. Willow, did you ask or did you just strike him?
He said The Incredibles?
Oh, the Incredibles? Sure. Yeah, that's
it's one of his favorite
that's
movies
great to do.
that he likes to watch, I think, but we can take that as a suggestion, I guess.
Okay, sure. Sure. All right, let's do the Incredibles. All right. Let's as is improv tradition, let's pray together before the scene starts.
Mm-hmm.
Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we come to you in the name of your Holy Father, who, sorry, it's very emotional for me because you provide us with the sun and the light and the clouds and homosexuality and dewdrops of morning rain upon the ball sacks of our enemies. Thank you, God. Amen. I love you. Peace out. Cool. All right. Good job, guys.
That was beautiful, Kim.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
leading the prayer.
Power to our Lord and Savior, who art in heaven. All right. Let's go.
What was the dad's superpower? Was it super strength?
Super strength.
Okay.
Oh, geez. I'm Violet the daughter. Oh.
Look who's finally joined us for breakfast.
Oh, Dad, you're such a piece of shit. I can turn invisible, but I choose not to because I'm trying to reconnect with the family and have better experiences.
I'm doing my best to be an emotionally available, masculine father.
Well, you know what? I still am an incurable prankster. You hear that? I got this air horn.
I'm trying to make a smoothie right now with this blender for my family.
Dad, you're not blending up fruit. You're blending up pieces of Legos.
If my children weren't so ungrateful, maybe I could focus on the things that I'm putting in the blender.
Brat.
The bullet.
Well, I've got a bullet for you, Dad. It's called my farts. I hope those farts would be more dramatic, but little farts. I'm invisible. I'm doing the best I can.
Real mature. I'm gonna leave for work and head out to my car now.
Well, you have to drop me off at school, so I also have to come with you.
Well, zap into my vehicle. All right. Well,
sorry, it's my bad.
I'm ready to.
I drank a lot of that Lego smoothie.
Door slam.
Door slam.
Door slam, as we often say when a disembodied voice describes what we're doing. They're nailing it, you guys. I guess I'm driving, Dad, because I'm 16 and it's time for me to learn. Oh no, look out. Here
Watch
comes...
out for that deer.
Wow, you almost hit that deer.
I'm so glad that you didn't. Would you mind turning on my favorite new metal station?
Sure thing, Dad.
It's WK over.
God.
You guys are doing great.
What was that?
I don't know. That must have been my podcast I had plugged in after the new metal. Oh no! I'm driving still, and I'm about to run into this cart that's full of sopping, wet, what are they, Dad?
Hamsters. Those are hamsters.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Shit, I should probably try to brake. Oh no, oh boy.
Oh man, you hit the hamsters, but it wasn't that big of a deal because they were wet and they bounced off of the windshield immediately.
Jeez. Well, I'm gonna kill myself now, Dad.
That's fair.
Do you want to join me? It'd be the last nice gesture you ever did for me, Father.
And the first, probably.
I have a gun, but I only have one bullet. How do you want to do it?
We can put our heads right next to each other and then just like hope for the best.
Oh, okay, good idea. Do you know how to shoot it? I don't.
Don't worry. I'll do the thing where what is it again? When you
when you cock it?
Yeah, I'm gonna cock the gun and then pull the trigger real fast. You ready?
Okay, that'll probably make an interesting sound. Yeah, let's do that.
Bang.
Oh no, my dad is dead, but I didn't die because I have like a superpower. I sure learned something from this lesson. And Benzine, blackout. Wow,
that was really good. That was good. I hope
that was so good. You guys were so good.
We should animate that. That's how good that was.
We should.
Sorry, it's like hitting that cocktail. Yeah, no. I mean, like, we should just do this all the time. You know what I mean? This episode. I found our way back. Okay. All right. Listen. All right. In secret, we're gonna have Phil Jr. edit this thing together. All right. Right. We're gonna make a pitch deck for it. We're gonna do all this stuff. All right. We'll decraigify the pitch deck, so no worries there.
Of course.
And then we're gonna pitch this to Phil. Okay. This is the new Succ. All right. It's a Succ. And it's improv, and it's comedy.
Yeah, it stands for
there's Nazis
united in comedy and culture.
Standing united in comedy and culture.
We have a diverse cast of 3 blonde women.
Mm-hmm. White, all of us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be real good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, I mean, that sounds good to me, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get off the elevator now? We've been here for like 52 minutes and 13 seconds.
Yeah, this is my floor. Floor 48.
It's a really, really big elevator. I don't know, it's like there's podcast mics in here. Isn't that crazy how every room in the office, even the elevator, has podcast mics?
Well, you never want to miss an opportunity to spin straw into gold.
Who is podcast Mike anyway? You know? What kind of asshole gives that to himself as a nickname?
We're gonna have to figure this out on the next episode of The Succ. Standing united in comedy and culture.
Yeah, that's good shit, you guys. But I guess we still got some time. 53 minutes, 10 seconds. Ashley, you're looking like you're really into this episode.
Yeah, I love it.
You kind of got your hands over your head, like in a very distressed kind of a way. So
I just love improv so much. I'm so good.
You're really excelling at it. Like, does it stress you out? It shouldn't. I mean,
a little, yeah.
I think we're all very, very talented, to be honest.
Every last one of us has a talent for this, and we're squandering it by not improving every moment of our lives.
Yeah, you guys really should try improving every moment of your lives. It's worked for me.
I plan every day out to the second in my journals. I have so many journals just full of possibilities that could happen and then my reactions to them.
Right.
Like, so there's the minutia of everyday life?
Yes, like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you write about any of us in your journals?
Sometimes.
What's the last thing that you wrote about Willow?
See, this is improv.
Is this? But I thought this was a real fact.
Oh,
You know,
God damn it.
and yeah, you know. So
It's the
it's,
pressure. I feel
I
pressure.
read this
Pressure,
though.
yeah.
This
'Cause
conversation.
you don't, you know,
I
is in
can't
there.
divulge that information, as then my wishes won't come true.
Oh, right. It's kind of that's kind of sweet. I mean, that your wishes involve Willow,
Of course.
like a wishing willow. You know,
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the old
Yeah.
Wishing Willow, like the story.
just like the story. Well, we got 5 minutes. Let's just do one more one-word story, you guys. Because what else are we gonna do, right? Our
You
chemistry
talk
is
about Wishing Willows
amazing.
all day? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could talk about wishing willows till the sun turns blue, but we gotta, you know, we gotta wrap this thing up in a cohesive way. Maybe we should bring what's his name in? You know, he's never been on mic officially before. What's this? Phil Jr. Right? You guys want to
Come on,
bring in
buddy.
Phil Jr.? Oh, come on, get on mic, pal.
Here he comes.
Oh,
Oh, Phil Jr., I love you so much.
Yeah.
oh,
yeah. There's my little guy.
Oh, little turd. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, buddy? You want to play? You want to play one word story with us? Oh, I'm afraid I'm not so good at the improv. Well, you guys should offer him some encouragement here.
I did it. You can too, little Phil.
Yeah,
Oh.
and unlike Ashley, you will get so many treats, so many
Oh.
chocolates, and
Why
so
don't I get treats?
little, coercive
Oh,
action.
okay. Well, I guess it's worth giving it a try.
It absolutely is, buddy.
Oh,
A lot depends on it, honestly.
I love my friends. That's you guys. Oh, wow.
Aw.
That's so
That's so
sweet.
sweet.
The sweet little guy.
Brutal,
All right.
disgusting, but okay.
All right, I guess I'll go first, then Willow, then Ash, and then how about you, little guy? Oh, sounds good. Okay. Once
There.
Was.
Hitler. Oh, buddy. All right, we're trying to get away
Going
from
in
the Hitler.
strong.
Trying to get away from the Hitler stuff. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna. All right. So but we're gonna keep going. All right, because it's so as once there was Hitler. O'Doul, different Hitler. So it got us out of it.
Yeah. He
Was.
The real Hitler. Oh no, buddy, you can't.
It
can't-
can only be one
One
word. Baby.
There's one word. One
Yeah.
word. Oh. Based. Okay.
Okay.
He was okay. Once there was Hitler. O'Doul. He was based. His
Children.
Never.
procreated. Oh. Okay.
It's tale as old as time, really.
Sure.
The bloodline.
So
Without
Hesitation.
can I say 2 words if it's a name?
Sure.
I guess.
Yeah.
Fred Durst. Okay. Sure.
So without hesitation, Fred Durst
Arrived.
at
The. Because I was just trying to think of something. The works, not to just pass it. Yeah.
Abortion.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. It's really heavy answers from you, pal. Clinic.
Alarmed.
That.
Gays. Oh, okay.
Sure.
We're
Adopting.
Unwanted.
white children. God damn it, pal. You can't. First of all, it's 2 words. All right. Secondly, I mean, look, we're out of time. You ended us on a Nazi thing. We didn't want to do that specifically. Well, who wants to do the wrap up, you guys? Get out of here, Phil Jr., you piece of shit.
Yeah, it's too
I'm gonna
bad Phil
fucking
Jr.
hit
really
him
isn't
so fucking
Phil.
hard.
Yeah, well, with notes.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for joining us for this very informative episode of The Succ. It's episode 64. Please join us in the Facebook group, The Succ Shame Posting. Follow us on social networks at The Succ Pod. And join the Discord.
Join the Discord.
You can join the Discord. And
You
if
can
you
join
go
the Discord.
to patreon.com/thesuck, you can get all the bonus episodes, not just the ones we unlock, which is a lot of them, but
Notice that. Yeah.
you know, we got a lot of killer bonus episodes, and then we have a lot of main episodes that are like this. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, this was, I mean, hands down the best episode that there's ever been. Now, do we have any more credits to do, or can we go out on a high note? Since we did the Hitler thing, let's go out on one last Imhotep chant from you guys, from everybody.
Yeah, music. Yeah? Hit us with the music, J Pupa.
Here we go. Imhotep. 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 Imhotep.
All right, bye.
Bye.